Pickaxe.
Oh, the car from Carvana's here. Well, will you look at that? It's exactly what I ordered. Like, precisely. It would be crazy if there were any catches. But there aren't, right?
Right. Because that's how car buying should be. With Carvana, you get the car you want. Choose delivery or pickup, and a week to love it or return it.
Buy your car today with
Carvana. Delivery or pickup fees may apply. Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.
All right, welcome back, Pokemon GO players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is October 12th, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Yo. We're back at it again. It's been a fabulous week. There's been plenty to do in Pokemon GO. And we're looking forward to going through it and then looking to what's to come.
Yeah, there's too many crazy stuff that we're super excited about right now, and everything that's going on between all the news for the events for the next few weeks, new challenges, maybe a trip somewhere. I'm sure you have heard, but you know, yeah. Now we're ready. These next few months are gonna go crazy, but you know, we gotta go talk about it. Also, I did finish all the showcases against Solosis for Community Day.
Yeah, I thought I had till tomorrow.
Today's Sunday, brother.
I know. I remembered that I saw them around yesterday.
Yeah.
My beat. But it did not go as well as I thought it was.
I got first place after all. This is the first time in a while I get first place in 2 places out of the 3. So, I mean, I could have gotten the third one, but I needed to switch over like the biggest one I have. But anyways, rewards, Stardust, mostly lore module, which we need. Hyper Balls, Ultra Balls, Star Pieces, Super Incubator. Yes, I needed that. Hello, Lee. How's it going? Welcome. I'm going to get right on that Super Incubator because I need to get rid of some eggs anyways. But anyhow, we are here once again to talk about Pokemon news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much everybody else. One of the two. This episode of the Purified podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community for supporters and patrons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So check us out at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor and join us through anything, really. I mean, the Patreon is there. If you want to become our sector producer, that'd be amazing. So that way helps out a lot. Make sure that we can actually continue to bring you one of the best podcasts in the network. Maybe second best, but you know. Also, welcome, Papercode. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so we had the Harvest Festival. We had Solosis Community Day. The release of a brand new Pokemon-ish. and yeah, some interesting stuff for sure. What did you get, Chris?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Honestly, the last few events have been pretty nice to me. Not like crazy, but definitely stuff to brag about. I want to say that it all starts on the 9th. Yeah, it took a little bit of a hiatus, but it all starts with a shiny defense form Deoxys. It's my second one. I honestly just kind of did it to help out somebody, and it worked out, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I got a shiny Galarian Stunfisk from a quest. I'll take it. And I got the second Hundo Smoliv from a quest. So, quest be hitting hard.
Right.
And then 3 shiny Solosis from today. Didn't go crazy. Literally went to Taco Bell. And drove back. Did like some max battles on the way, but
Okay.
didn't do too much. We have a lure at the house, so I did test that out a little bit. And I will say the community day was very interesting with the changes that they made.
True. Yeah. So I guess we're on the topic of that, and when it comes to that, before we do that, anything else? Any Hondos?
No.
All right. So the changes, of course, that they made is that lure modules only last for 1 hour. However, they are spawning Soloses with backgrounds instead. And if I actually go to my inventory right now, which I haven't actually cleaned it out since. Let me make sure that I'm typing that correctly, because, if not, you're not going to see nothing.
Not even just lure modules in the wild.
Yes, no, in the wild. Well,
which is insane.
I mean, they were probably closer to the lures than anything, but that's because I was running.
They might have.
Yeah,
they might have been spawning maybe more at the lures, but I got like 3 or 4 in the wild just from the short time I was out.
Brother, I got like 52 backgrounds.
52 backgrounds.
Now
okay,
shiny.
I was like, maybe they have a little bit of good rarity. That is crazy.
I wasn't thinking that it was going to be this much. Kudos for them to actually put it. I was quick catching everything, so I really wasn't checking on every single background anyways.
It almost felt like the same odds as a shiny.
Right.
Except for the background.
Right, I did get... Could be. 31 shinies. I got 31 shinies in total. I did trade a few, so it's not 31 anymore. I got over 4,000 shinies in total, by the way. Anyways, but yeah, it was interesting to get the backgrounds. I'm definitely going to have to clear them out. I used to keep as many backgrounds because they were as rare as they were, but now that they're this and rare, I can't keep them all. There's too much in my inventory.
And it's a special trait.
It's a special trait, yes.
Even though both people have it, still a special trait.
I'll keep one because there is one that I got that was a 98. So I'll take that, I guess. I know somebody got the Hundo background, but that was very interesting. I did get some Hundos, though, today, or actually this week. Starting with a Hundo Bagon that I hatched. Pretty nice. A Hundo Nincada from our research. Or like our friend says, Encantada. And then just a wild Hundo Benepede out of nowhere. It was like, okay, I'll take it. That's my second one, actually. So I'm actually happy about that since I need the living decks.
I feel like that's gonna... Well, actually, that wasn't a community day, right? That was just like a regular event shiny.
Dude, I would be screaming at you if it was a community day.
Just because I was I feel like I'd remember that. But
no. We had other bugs as community days, but not this one. Still, pretty nice haul, not too bad. Now, the Harvest Festival, of course, being the release of Dipplin and Hydrapple, which is 2 new evolutions for Applin. Which I'm actually surprised they released it as early as they did, but kudos to them in some sense. But of course, because of Community Day and things, I actually got to get enough Appleton or Serpy apples or whatever it's called to be able to actually evolve it if I get the chance to get a good one. What about you?
I'll have a little bit more to go. I might drop a Mossy Lure tomorrow. Because I should be out and about.
Right.
Oh no. Spoiler. No.
No, don't. No. Anybody in the chat, we're if you say any more, we'll ban you right here, right now, just because, we got less than a week for that, and I'm not doing this.
He'll start tackling.
I'll fight somebody.
That would
I don't
be
care.
pretty hype,
Hey, I started to go to the gym, brother. I'm getting buffed. I don't care. Anyways,
that would be pretty hype. But yeah, I'm interested to see what people think about the backgrounds being more common.
Yeah.
I think the ones from the older community days are going to be more sought after.
Mm-hmm.
But we also got to remember for December community days, it's going to be interesting if they implement the backgrounds back in for that.
Yeah.
So definitely, and we only got 2 months to go for that. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, we'll have one more month of community day, and then recap December. So that's basically how it goes. Which again, it's not bad, but I feel like the recap, they'll do something specific when it comes down to those backgrounds, unless they're doing the same formula for every community day from now on.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm definitely looking forward to what they have coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, December is always like one of the best ones.
That's what I'm saying, really. Location backgrounds is better than the regular backgrounds.
Location cards, okay. Depends on the card.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like, look, I gone through most of the events that I could in both to Go Fest and all those. The backgrounds are okay. The location backgrounds are okay. They're special because, I mean, you go over there, you get them, and you get a special one even better. But the special backgrounds or even the regular backgrounds for either the season or things, they're...
It's like that background on Zacian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly feel like nothing could beat
the background.
this kind of background.
I mean, I actually have one from, I believe, GoTour that is also pretty nice. Let me see if I can find it real quick. No, that's not. Probably later.
Background should not be a special trait. That is something I would always get behind.
At
least not if the other person has it.
Yeah,
if it's a location card, I get it. But like a community background,
I was showing some of the backgrounds in here, and did I get one specifically or did I not? No. Oh yes, I did. Okay, yes. Now this background is fucking fire. And I'm sorry for the F word, but that is what it is. So
turn into After Dark, right?
Dang, he influenced me. I don't care. Also, congrats to our man. He's getting married, I think, this weekend or something. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so congrats to After Dark Rekt crew. Congrats. But yes, this background, top notch. I'm happy to get even a shiny background for this one. You won't see them again unless they really do decide to release them eventually, but still. And of course, that was when I was in LA for the event Go Tour Unova. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, the moving backgrounds are super, super cool. I'm a big fan of those.
Yeah. I mean, if they do something, I guess if they do something similar to the location backgrounds and you just move a little bit around the city, then those would look pretty cool in the end of the day.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
And I don't think there's much problem to put them. I mean, most of the time it's just like a little gift in the game. So I think it should be pretty easy. By the way, Scopely, we're giving you gold here. Please. Anyways, take my money. Actually, take our money. Well, no, give us money. Anyways, so with that being said, we do have, of course, that and everything. But yeah, I think that's everything for the recap. I don't know if there's anything else that I can remember right now.
I don't because it literally went from like Mega Metagross straight into this event, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
We had a couple of like vanilla spawns here and there for like maybe 2 or 3 days and things like that. But then after that, really doesn't matter what it was. I mean, if anybody else remember what happened this week, I mean, cool. Nothing. Anyways, so today's research topics of the day, we actually got a bunch of things. So I'm gonna let Chris talk about the first one.
Oh, thank you. Halloween is my favorite holiday, so super excited. Pokemon Go is telling us to have a haunted Halloween tea party with Poltergeist, Sinistra, and more in Pokemon Go.
I'm gonna say Poltergeist and Sinistash. That's my way to saying it.
Hey, however you say it, it's very interesting that they're already putting them in the game.
Yeah,
which is the same thing you said about
Hydripple. Yeah, Hydripple and Dribbling. Yeah,
Dribbling
they're
and
like basically
Hydripple.
going through the DLC right now.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if they just toss in all the other things that were in the DLC, like the legendaries or mythicals. But this
One
is
day.
Halloween 2025 Part 1. And I think they already are we going to be talking about Part 2 today? Yep. Okay,
Yep.
never mind. Spoiler. But Pokemon debuts. This is going to be starting Tuesday, October 21st at 10 a.m. to Monday, October 27th at 10 a.m. local time. So almost a full week. Poltergeist and Sinistcha, the matcha Pokemon. I've never had it, so I'm sorry.
Matchup's good.
Will make their Pokemon Go debut. I've heard good things, never had it. I don't think I'd want to drink this Pokemon though.
It's like drink green tea, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green tea, not horrible. Not my favorite though. I'm a sweet tooth
Just,
guy.
just put sugar in it. I don't care. Or some creamer. I don't know.
Fair. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter shiny Sinistea if you're lucky. Something very important to remember. One of the upcoming spotlight hours is Sinistea. So if you want to get the shiny antique form Sinistea, I would highly recommend playing on that day. And you can use 50 Poltergeist candy to evolve Poltergeist into Sinistcha. But event bonuses. Reach major milestones in your Pokemon Go past Halloween 2025 to unlock the following bonuses. Tier 1, 2 times catch candy. Go Pass Deluxe, 3 times catch candy. Tier 2, increased chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive candy extra large for catching Pokemon with nice, great, or excellent throws. Tier 3, 2 times candy for transferring Pokemon. Increased chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive candy extra large for transferring Pokemon. Hype. And Go Pass Deluxe will award you 3 times candy for transferring Pokemon and also a even greater chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive candy extra large for transferring Pokemon. A lot of candy.
So I should wait until transfer until this event starts.
Yeah, I went through a lot of my research for this community day because of all the candy and like Stardust. And I'm kind of glad I didn't finish it because now I can do all that now.
Yeah.
For that. But wild encounters. I know you're going to be excited for a lot of these. You may encounter event-themed Pokemon in the wild, including Zora, Hisuian Zora, Greavard, and more. And you might even encounter Sinistea. So Sinistea will be spawning in the wild, just very rare. And for Sinistea and the regular Zora, they can be shiny. So definitely catch everything you can. Zora likes to hide as your buddy Pokemon, both of them. So it is going to be kind of annoying because if you're trying to hunt the shiny Zora, you might keep seeing the ghost type Hisuian one, but just keep catching. The following Pokemon will appear in raids, and you'll have an increased chance of encountering shiny Sinistea in raids. Take that with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you haven't got an antique Sinistea, then you will see it blacked out on your raids.
See, I thought that was the case, but that's not the case.
It's not the case?
No,
Okay.
no. I don't know. I think it just registers that you don't have it, but either way, it could still be a phony one anyways.
Maybe. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I mean, the only one I remember that I think that worked for was the Dusk form. At least for the first time getting it.
Yeah, the Rockruff was a little bit easier to find, but that was actually through Campfire.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know because if 2 people raid a Sinistea raid, I think one person can get an antique and then the other person will get a normal one. So I'm not entirely sure how it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those, and But continue.
But yeah, but for 1-star raids, you'll have Galarian Yamask, Sinistea, and Poltergeist. Sinistea and Galarian Yamask will be shiny. Obviously, the evolution will not be. 3-star raids, Alolan Marowak, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Hisuian Samurai, all of which can be shiny. For shadow raids, you'll be able to raid in 1-star shadow raids, Shadow Yamask and Shadow Phantom. Very, very cool. Very PvP oriented Pokemon. Field research tests may award you with Sableye, Yamask, Zora, Hisuian Zora, Litwick, Volibee, and Phantom. And if you're very lucky, you might encounter Spiritomb. It might not be super, super lucky, but definitely keep your eyes peeled for that quest. And certain field research tests may give you Mega Energy for the following Pokemon: Gengar, Houndoom, Sableye, Banette, and Absol. A lot of shiny chances in the quest. The only one that isn't listed is Hisuian Zora, so, we knew that.
Eventually.
New avatar items and stickers. You can wear a Poltergeist or a...
Poltergeist. It's not the other
It
one.
is Poltergeist. Okay.
Yeah.
You can wear a Poltergeist hat, and you're just poking through the teapot. It's kind of weird looking, but some people like that.
I'll keep my Eternatus one.
Yeah, I like the Eternatus hat a lot. And then they give us some new stickers. They look kind of
Cutie.
I don't know. It feels like we've had them before. At least the top two.
Yeah, the top ones. I think that we had them through the Halloween special, like last year, from not just the in-game name, but let's say the Halloween cards, like TCG cards that you see on.
Yes, maybe that's what I'm getting the vibes from the top left, at least. But they also have a little Teddy Ursa in a Halloween costume and a Noibat in a Halloween costume. So I'm interested to see if they talk about that in part 2. They'll also be playing Lavender Town music, which we have heard before. So, you can turn on the in-game sound for the first time ever and listen to it for like 5 minutes and then turn it off.
Pretty much, yeah.
Until next year.
5 minutes? I'll give it like one rotation and that's it, brother. It's like
yeah. And then explore with decor. If you haven't played during Halloween, they like to put a bunch of pumpkins all around, Pokestops and everything. It looks really fun.
It feels like a good event.
Yeah, I really like when they do that. But yeah, Halloween Part 1 looks good.
So far, everything's good because, they are releasing technically a new Pokemon, although it's just a regional variant of 1 and 2, I guess, but still. The authentic thing, okay, now, Paper Go was saying it's like there's a glitch in the game that way you can tell if it's an antique Pokemon.
The little sticker.
Yeah, so this is not a glitch. It's actually part of the game, brother. So
is that in the before the raid, or is that from like catch screen and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm curious
Yeah, I'm thinking that even if it shows up with that sticker or something, it doesn't. It could not be an authentic one. Just for future reference. Don't try it if you could. But if you could, just let us know. That would be crazy. But
yeah, send him an invite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically just give me the. All right. So next on the list we have the Happy Hunts Arise with the Go Pass Halloween 2025.
Ooh.
So we're getting bonuses. So that's nice. So from Tuesday, October 21st at 10 a.m. to Sunday, November 2nd, the Go Pass and the Go Pass Deluxe for Halloween Part 1 and 2 will be available in Pokemon Go. This is, of course, just adding to another Go Pass that we already currently have for the month. So if you buy this one, you get, new set of stuff. Same deal when it comes down to the buying of the deluxe part, $8, $10, $15. The boxes are there for you to actually experience if you want extra items and things like that. I would say just go with the lowest one. It doesn't matter. Feature rewards and Pokemon encounters with Rotom and can be shiny. Damn. Encounters with event team Pokemon, Stardust Experience, Pokeballs Candy, and much more. And then, of course, the deluxe one, you can get the Tea Time Pose, additional encounters with event team Pokemons, premium battle passes, rare candy, Candy XL, and more. The tea time pose is okay.
I need to know what kind of encounters, but as much as I like rare candy and candy extra large,
I think it's just gonna be spooky encounters.
Yeah, if it's not like things that I'm really hunting for the shinies for, I'm not super tempted to get it. But you know, if you're going crazy trying to get all this candy extra large rare candy for the Pokemon that are going to be spawning right now for this event, definitely get the deluxe. But yeah, I think it's definitely a good bonus at least.
Yes, definitely. Adding to the tier ranks bonuses, we have rank 10. We got 2 times candy, cash candy. Rank 25 will give you extra XL for nice grinding, excellent, and I believe that stacks with the other bonuses, but I think it's everything that we actually already mentioned. Rank 40, 2 times candy for transferring Pokemons, and then increased chances of candy XL for transferring Pokemons. And then if you upgrade to the deluxe, 3 times catch candy, and 3 times transferring, and of course the even greater chance of transferring Pokemon. So I believe we read that in the part 1, so it makes sense. But yeah, it's another pass at the end of the day. Same some moments if you're looking for those event team Pokemon and everything like that. And I'm sure because it's part 1 and 2, we'll have a lot of different things anyways. Excited, not excited? What do you think, Chris?
I think it's definitely a all right edition. I don't think they're forcing you to pay for it by any means.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that we're able to get a Rotom without having to pay.
Yeah.
Because if I had to pay for another Rotom, I'd be pretty sad. But looks like it's gonna be fun. I still want to see what kind of encounters they put on paper before I fork over any dough.
Yeah.
But even free to play, I think it's going to be a good event.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, how about you also talk about the next one?
Well, we didn't have enough fun with Halloween Part 1, so let's talk Halloween Part 2. And I think we teased this, I guess. Halloween Part 2, Monday, October 27th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. local time. We're going to have Pokemon debuts. A few costume Pokemon. Really.
A few.
Just a few. Teddy Ursa wearing a witch hat and its evolutions. Yes, evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Ursaring wearing a witch hat and Ursa Luna wearing a witch hat. Very cool. Noibat will be wearing a headband, and Noivern will be wearing a headband when you evolve. Event bonuses. On October 31st, costume Pokemon will have a small chance to give rare candy or rare candy extra large when caught with nice throws or better. And there will be an increased chance to encounter shiny costume Pokemon in raids. Do what you can on Halloween, but that is interesting. And then they talk about the tiers again. I want to say
it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, they should pretty much be the same.
Yeah.
But wild encounters. You may encounter event-themed costume Pokemon in the wild, including, the Teddy Ursa and the Noibat that we already talked about.
Yeah.
And they say that you'll also have an increased chance of encountering shiny Teddy Ursa and shiny Noibat. So, good luck. Raids. For 1-star raids, there's going to be Pikachu wearing a Halloween Mischief costume, Piplup wearing a Halloween Mischief costume, Sinistea, and Poltergeist. 3-star raids will have Gengar wearing a Tricks and Treats costume, and then Drifloon wearing the Halloween Mischief costume. And all of those, except the Poltergeist, will be shiny. Or I guess can be shiny. Sorry, you're not always going to get a shiny. And Shadow Raids, same thing. Shadow Yamask, Shadow Phantom. Field Research Test.
Can I also just mention that you skip over that you also have an increased chance of encountering shiny Sinisty?
Fair enough. Yeah, I completely did. I guess they're giving us 2 full weeks almost of boosted shiny chance Sinisty raids, which is pretty crazy.
You don't get it, do you? This is shiny release debut.
Yeah, it was in part 1.
Was it?
Yeah,
That wasn't part 2. Anyhow, you know,
you're good. That is
I'm tired as hell. Just go on.
Oh my gosh, I know you're excited for it though, because when you heard it the second time, it was like hearing it for the first time.
I'm hearing everything at this point, brother. Come on.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Field research test, even more to hunt for. Pikachu will be wearing his costume. Teddiursa wearing the costume. Noibat wearing the costume, but also Froakie wearing a Pokemon Halloween costume. And Rowlet wearing a Pokemon Halloween costume. Kind of funny that Fennekin isn't, since she's already kind of a witch costume. But whatever. Some trainers might even encounter a Spiritomb in field research test. So keep your eyes out for that. And then we already talked about the Mega Energy. It's the same Pokemon in this event as well. Gengar, Houndoom, Sableye, Bayonet, and Absol.
Yeah. And everything else is basically the same from part 1. So stickers and
the exact same stuff.
Yeah. So basically, the part 2 introduces the new custom shinies, which they're not bad. I do like them when it comes down to it. Teddiursa is just so cute with the witch head and everything.
Ursaluna,
though.
We gotta pay attention to when the full moon is gonna be.
Just use Lunana's, or I'm sorry, Necrozma of Lunana's special effect.
True. Thank you.
But yeah, no, of course, if you don't have them, make sure you wait for the full moon, which I don't remember when it's going to be next month, but we'll figure it out when I get there. Oh, it's already been a full moon this month.
Yeah, we'll have time next podcast.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, it's time to fry some trash. I don't know. There's too much trash in this world, Wait, what do you mean?
No.
So, find trash and treasure during the Gigantamax Gardevoir Max Battle Day. This is happening on Saturday, November 1st from 2 to 5 p.m. The following debut, of course, of Gigantamax Gardevoir. And if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one. Event bonuses. Max Particle collection increased to 1,600. All Power Spots will be host Gigantamax battles. Power Spots will refresh more frequently. 8 times Max Sparkles for Power Spots. 2 additional special trades. So that's 3 for that day? Wait, is that a Sunday or is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
Oh, so it's just 2.
So
then.
not all the other days.
Yeah, today we had 3 because of the losses, but yeah, that makes sense. From October 31st to November 1st, the daily remote rate limit will increase from 10 to 20. So that's nice for anybody trying to do that. The following bonuses will be active on November 1st from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. 2 times max particles from exploring and 1/4 adventure and distance from receiving particles. Just make sure you stack up your particles before that day. You'll be fine. Time research, of course. Time research will be available, completed to encounter a Dynamax Pokemon that is a strong contender for battles against Gigantamax Gardevoir. Excuse me, this task will also award candy and max particles to help your team up. It will be, of course, Dynamax Dreamer, because ground types are good against it. So, and also, sorry for all the yawning, guys. I'm just very tired today.
And the steel is going to be good for blocking all the poison coming our way.
I mean, you can also use Metagross, and that actually helps you out a lot of time too. Metagross and a psychic bill kind of works out because it is effective against it.
Yeah, Zacian, Zamazenta, and also Eternatus, I feel like are going to be great options. But I mean, I don't think Garbodor is going to be the hardest one out of all the Gigantamaxes that we've had.
I mean, it's shiny trash. That's all I gotta say.
Fair.
Yeah. Event ticket $4.99 or equivalent to your current look. I can't say it anymore. I'm done with words today. Anyways, your local currency. Time research will also be awarded for 1 max mushroom and 25,000 experience. If you're going to level 80, that is a great thing to actually get. You'll receive the following bonuses: 2 times experience from max battles and max particles. Collection limit will increase to 5,600. So you're actually getting quite a bit of a bonus when it comes down to it, if you think about it. And then, of course, everything is time research, so you make sure you end it before the end of Saturday. RSVP planner with max Gigantamax battles, more easily coordinated with friends, family, and all that. I believe the RSVP planner also gives you extra Premier Balls.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's like 2 or 3, but any amount is nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to be there anyways.
Yes. If you check into a community ambassador, you'll actually get some free particles yourself. You can also max out with, just visiting and encountering from a campfire. We all know anything what mushrooms does, which we don't use anymore since we have powerful Pokemon anyways. And then, of course, the Max Battle Boost box for $10 in the web store gives you, this deal will give a Max Mushroom and 7 Max Particles to prepare for your encounters with Max Gigantamax Gardevoir. So yeah, also, I didn't know this, but you can only hold up to 12 Max Particle Packs in your bag.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense, because there's been a few times I've gone for that combo, and it's like, hey, for whatever reason, you cannot get this.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy, fam.
Yeah, so exciting, not exciting. What do you think of Gardevoir?
He's fine. Compared, like, as much as I love Butterfree, I think he's going to be better than Gigantamax Butterfree. He's got some decent bulk to him, I feel like, but I think he's going to get overshadowed by something like Textricity.
Or Eternatus.
Or Eternatus, yeah.
Yeah. It also depends on a lot of, because Eternatus can only go for his Dynamax Cannon move, even if you change them for anything. So yes, you do have some leeway to know if you're using the poison types against any Dynamax at this point, So
what this is going to be great for, at least for its Gigantamax move, is for the upcoming Safari or Go Tour. Sorry.
Yeah, the Go Tour.
What am I tripping? What is it called? Go Wild. The Go Wild event. For the Dark Fairy type that we're going to be rating.
Yeah,
that's the only one I can think of coming up, though. And the other one though is a Psychic type, so he's going to be crying at that.
True. But yeah, so it's not a bad addition to the team if you are looking to do extra damage and things like that. So it's always good to check that out anyways. Just get a good one. That's pretty much it. All right, let's talk weekly challenges. This is a feature that was teased from the very beginning of the season, and we're just finally getting it. Wasn't the season started last month or something? That's crazy. They're teasing us too much anyways. So group up and take on weekly challenges. The new weekly challenge feature arrives in Pokemon GO starting on Sunday, October 12th at 6 p.m. PDT. So isn't that 7, 8, 9? That's at night. Wait, that's in about 30 minutes or so. Am I tripping?
No, that sounds about right.
Oh my god. So actually, if we go long enough, you guys can actually see what we're talking about. All right, so make a mental note, everybody, to talk about this. So since anybody's actually here in the live stream, so thank you so much, actually. This is how it works. So join up to 3 fellow trainers from anywhere in the world each week to complete a challenge, earn rewards, and increase your friendships with levels with your group. So it says, discover a new social tab. So when you go into your, your profile, friends, and party and all that stuff, you do have another one that's called socials. You can access the new weekly challenges through there alongside party play. From here, trainers will be able to create groups, join a group, review a group's progress for the current weekly challenges. That's pretty cool. Trainers can only be part of one weekly challenges group at a time, and trainers can only complete one weekly challenge per week. It starts as soon as the last community day ends. So, okay. So, yeah, because we still have the bonuses and things like that for community day right now. So that makes a lot of sense. Also, welcome, Ken. How's it going? A new weekly challenge will post globally on Sunday at 5 p.m. PDT. Each weekly challenge will end the following Sunday at 5 PDT. So it is basically similar to like Adventure Sync and things like that. You only have 1 week to do all these things, which is great. I mean, that gives you the chance to really do a lot of different things. We're going to test it out in a few minutes, so that's pretty cool.
You want to be in my group?
Yes.
Well, I'll be in your group.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Create a group. Invite up to 3 friends from anywhere in the world to form a group to take on a weekly challenge. Any trainer in a group can invite friends to join, but each group is limited to 4 trainers. So just like Party Play, only 4 people can actually start doing this. So that's going to be pretty fun. Also, Ken, if you're out there, we're going to invite you once we start this. Join a friends group. Trainers will be notified when they receive an invite to join a weekly challenge group. Then they'll have 24 hours to accept the invite before it expires. So, I mean, you can join us if you want to. That'd be pretty cool. Check
On
weekly.
Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Love it. Check weekly challenges progress. Once in a group, trainers can go to social tab to review the group's daily and overall progress, as well as the time remaining for the week's challenges. So it makes sense. I mean, everybody wants to see what's going on in the end of the day. And then success. When your group completes a weekly challenge within the allotted time, celebrate with the following rewards. Extra friendship bonus levels. So I guess we'll probably invite somebody who hasn't been able to. 20,000 experience and 6,000 stardust. This could be helpful for a lot of people before this upcoming Thursday. So that'll be pretty fun. Even if your group isn't able to complete the weekly challenge, the group will still receive stardust for their effort. So there is a fail system to this, and there is no... bad thing about it in the end of the day. Make new friends. Trainers will have the opportunity to become friends with anyone in the group they're not already friends with. If the weekly challenge is complete successfully, the extra friendship level progress from completing the challenge will be applied to this new friend. Kind of wonders how much of an actual friendship it will actually come through.
I'm assuming it would just be 1 interaction, but
maybe like 2 interactions a day or something like that, which is
maybe if it was per day, so 7 interactions altogether, that'd be insane.
Yeah,
but I kind of doubt it.
No, it's probably gonna be like, okay, so this time once you complete it, you instead of getting 1 interaction per day, you get 2 or something like that. And I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's really not much more right now that we can go for it until this starts in about 19 minutes. But so and then of course there is some coming soon. By the end of the year, we plan to offer matchmaking for weekly challenges. This will enable trainers to form groups with other trainers in the community that they have not been friends with yet. So there are some things that they're forming to make sure that it does play fair with everybody in the community. So it makes sense. I'm excited now. Like, I want to test this like right now. Like, I'm sure Chris wants to, but it's like cool.
I definitely think it's always a welcome change to put things like that in. I mean, how am I going to complain about extra XP and Stardust?
Never. Bro, the amount of times that back in the day, because again, this game is almost 10 years old. We're almost like 9 months into 10, almost being 10 years old. Back in the day, it was so hard to get experience, okay? It's like, we grinded so much back in the day.
I went out like every single night, man. It was rough.
Dude, I was like... Even getting to level 40 was a grind. 50, it got a little easier because of the extra friendship bonuses and things like that.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, man, you guys... Like, back in my day, I had to grind for my experience. Now you all just have an experience because you can. Also, the bonuses that we got for community day was actually insane this Sunday, because it was 2 times experience plus the celebration bonus. So by catch, if you do a first throw excellent Corvo throw into a Solosis, or any Pokemon really at that point, you get over 8,000 experience per catch if you actually do that correctly. That was insane today.
And sometimes from the Mossy lures, you'd get something like a Comb Beat. Mm-hmm. And the amount of Stardust you'd get with a star piece was just insane.
It was insane. Yeah, well, that's of course with a lucky egg, but still, that was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy moment. All right, well, we'll find out soon enough, I guess, when it comes down to weekly challenges. All right, so there's I guess we'll talk about this one first. There is a note from, I guess, an article, which I'm gonna see if I can find it. So give me a moment. It does say that, I mean, if you actually type in somewhere, there is an article that says that Pokemon GO, or at least Niantic, or I guess Scopely, has actually made a deal with Chicago for another 2 years of in-person events. Now, of course, at the same time, Niantic, or I guess Scopely, said that as far as we know, we do know this information. However, they're always looking for other places. It is not fully confirmed that we'll have this event in the next coming months in the place that we all want to go back to. But it is highly likely that this is what's going to happen. So what am I talking about, Chris?
Well, I've seen you hyped about this being a possibility for the past few days. But I see here that GoFest could possibly go back into Chicago, which was awesome. So I'd highly be okay with that.
This probably was one of the best news that I heard. I know it's not fully confirmed, but it is somewhat expected at this point. So, which once we get real good concrete information on how it goes, again, it's gonna make sense to go about it in the other day. But Pokemon Go Fest 2026 and possibly 2027 will return to the Grand Park in Chicago, Illinois, being coming back to the roots, of course, for the 10-year anniversary and beyond, and see how it goes.
I would love it.
Obviously, I'm super excited. First of all, Chicago, amazing city, top-notch city. Wherever you go and especially in that downtown area, I want to experience it all over again. It's truly incredible. It was my first solo trip back in 2019, and I wanted to go back ever since. It's like I think we had another one slated for 2020, but I can't remember because it was a 3-year mark at that point. But it was one of the best experiences in my life. I really loved the whole thing. The food was amazing. The people were amazing. The city was amazing. And since it's in the summer, right in the middle of it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be nice and cool for the first for the time there. Hopefully.
Yeah. I think the weather's usually pretty good there. I mean, I know when we went, like the scary forest was all muddy, but it should still be better than the wild Florida weather we've been having recently. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm always excited.
Although today was actually pretty nice outside today. So,
dude, up here it started kind of cold, and then it had a low of 69, and then it was like 82 when I left work. I was like, "What is happening today?"
It's like we're all going through all 4 seasons before the end of the day. It's like
I was like, it's not even that cold. Why does it have like this big of a wind chill?
I know, right?
I don't know.
I know, right? So I am excited. It's basically one thing that I was hoping that was going to happen, and I'm sure that they are looking into it for that reason. 10 years of this game will definitely want to go back to its roots for one last time. At least until we get to the 20 year, and that's going to be crazy if we do this for another. Brother, if we do this for 20 years. It's like fucking Monday. I didn't know what had a 2K or a 5K. Oh man. But yeah, it's gonna be a super fun one. I know there still is, of course, the Go Wild area this year, the Go Tour for next year in February, and then of course Go Fest for the June there. So super exciting. I'm definitely just already putting things together here and there. Not really too much. It's more like hopefully this information is actually out and about as soon as maybe next year or at the beginning of next year, just to prepare us for those amazing moments and things like that. I want to say that I want to plan for LA too, but I don't know yet. I'm still debating if I want to go. The only reason it's pulling me in to go to Los Angeles, and the only reason to do that is because it is Generation 6. It's one of my favorite generations, and now we have Legend CA coming out in the next few days. So it's like it wants me to be there to play the amazingness of the event. Maybe Zygar,
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'll take it with a grain of salt in that part, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll have to save a lot more money at this point for those kind of things.
LA's cool. It is, I feel like, a little bit more expensive than some of the other cities they have planned out typically. But,
it wasn't really that cheap.
Good event.
Yeah, it wasn't that cheap to get anything done in LA. That can tell you that much.
No.
But yeah. All right. Final thing for our topics today. We actually have another event, and I'm sure Chris is also excited about this because it's very, 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 very close.
Yeah, when I saw the location, I was like, okay, now tell me the state, just to make sure I'm not going crazy.
So,
yeah, Pokemon GO City Safari is coming to dun 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 dun. It's coming to Miami, USA. So super, super cool. On December 13th and 14th, 2025, set off on a citywide adventure as you discover the vibrant stories, new friends, and exciting Pokemon waiting for you in Miami. Whether you're a resident of the host city or a first-time visitor, your Pokemon GO City Safari will take you across the city in an all-new way, from historic landmarks to local favorites. Get ready for a taste of the city with Pokemon GO by your side. I guess for $10, you can get a live event ticket at Miami, USA, which I'm so weirded out it doesn't show the state there, but okay.
But it kind of makes sense. I think that's really the only big Miami place to go to anyway. So
yeah. I'm always like, what if it's something different? I don't know. But the time is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST on December 13th to December 14th. And evolve your experience, upgrade with special ticket add-ons. Very interesting. 1-day tickets are $10, including any taxes and fees, and are available for purchase on the Pokemon GO Safari's website. And other than that,
so I'll give you a little heads up on how things. I already bought my ticket, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So the add-ons and everything, I think it's like $6 to $8, and a few things like there's a raid part tickets add-on,
the raid bonuses and the egg bonuses.
Yeah, those, and then the extra day. So you actually can play both days around the city, and it only cost me $30, like everything on it and everything. That was. This is probably the cheapest way that I'm ever going to play an event, because it's basically just another like global event in a place that I'm basically going to be able to go in like 4 hours from now. So
yeah.
So
and I don't hate Miami, but compared to all the places it could have been in Florida, it's probably one of my least favorite ones. I'm sorry to say,
brother. If it would have done in Orlando, you would have been more happy, anyways.
If it was Orlando, dude, I could just like drive down the street.
That's what I'm saying. You could just play the game from your house, and you're there. It's like So
I'll see you at Disney Springs. Yeah, I'm really debating going there, especially since we have a little bit of time to prepare.
Yeah.
Miami, it's an all right city. It's just very touristy.
Yeah.
Same as Orlando.
The good differences with Miami and this time, it's because, first of all, weather probably is still going to be, in the nice 70s at that point, hopefully.
Hopefully not too wind chilly.
And as long as the community, of course, as long as the, the humidity is not as bad. But overall, because it is in December, it is because it's in December, isn't it? The snowbirds are down here. So traffic is still going to be bad, yo. So that's gonna be a wrench in a few things. But hey, you drive around it. We have seen it. It doesn't matter if we drive 4 or 5 hours. We'll get there anyways.
I've read ahead. I see why you want to be there.
Yeah, so just, to the extent, say hello to Miami in a citywide adventure. So basically, find the whole city of adventure waiting for you when they embark on the Pokemon Go City Safari. Encounter eventing wild Pokemon through city, complete city safari exclusive special research, and explore rich culture in and around the city. There's no ride or run when you go enjoy City Safari. This format allows trainers to enjoy the citywide experience at their own pace, catching Pokemon and making friends with other trainers along the way. However, all events gameplay is exclusive to ticket holders only. But yes, so make sure you buy it if you buy the ticket and things like that. But also, help Professor Willow research Pokemon across the whole city. So, of course, there's going to be eventing Pokemon's spawning in the wild. Ticket holders can get up to assist Professor Willow and Eevee in learning more about Pokemon appearing during the event. And Eevee seems ready for a big adventure. Trainers will encounter Eevee wearing an explorer hat at the beginning of the City Safari. And all of that. And we encourage trainers to explore the city with their Eevee as a buddy. This event-exclusive Pokemon can evolve into an Eevee, knowing evolutions of Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, and all those. Wearing the explorer hat can join the fun. This is actually going to be one of the hardest hunts for a lot of people, because this is similar to what other City Safaris are done. You only get X amount of Eevee encounters with the hat. I don't think they're in field researches during the event, and aside from that, you only get that many. So getting one as a shiny and a background, definitely going to be a incredible hunt, especially because having this many Eevee evolutions doesn't mean that you're gonna get every single shiny. The odds are against you all the time. So
I will say the hat looks bigger on some of them, and I find that kind of funny.
yeah, I know, right? It goes. Okay, real quick. Of course, you encounter shiny ones, and then all of those by using 25 candy into evolve. Anyways, special Pokemon will appear in the wild. So if you haven't, heard, we have a lot of Pokemon here. So we have unknowns B, M, and S appearing, so that's pretty cool. We also have Shuckle, your favorite, Skarmory, Trampins, Kricketot, Timber, Scraggy, and Molga, Liquid, Poniard, Squirrel, I can't even say the word, Amora, the Oricorio Veil, which is actually a different Oricorio that we usually get, so that's pretty cool if you get the shiny off.
Best shiny.
Yes, Marine, Mudbray, Formantis, Komola, Brushix, and Gossifleur, which unfortunately Gossifleur is not shiny. Everything else is, which is amazing.
Mudbray.
Mm-hmm. This is exclusively a Pokemon only in City Safari zones.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I have not caught one before.
Yes. Because it is unfortunately only done through this until they release it in the worldwide. Once all of this probably ends, but we never know. 7-kilometer eggs will have the ability, of course, if you upgrade your ticket to unlock up to half distance when you, of course, place in incubators. Poniard, the Oricorio Valley, and then Mudbray and Kamala will also be part of the 7 kilometers.
I'll take all of them.
Indeed. Enjoy the Golf Stand Rally in Pokemon Go City Safari events. How does it work? Well, I think you actually have to go to specific locations in the city and then do some, magic in the game and then just get the stamp and encounters and everything like that. So that's pretty fun. Starting the stamp rally, it says active upon entering the citywide gameplay area in the City Safari's host city. So that's pretty cool. So I guess once you get there and once the event starts at 10, that's when you will be, up and at them to know where all of these are. So you just gotta make sure you get to most of them. I think there's 10, 13. I don't remember at this point. It says once the stamp rally has started, the orange stamp icon will appear above the perspective Pokestops. Visit these Pokestops and spin their photos to add stamps to the stamps sheet. So that's pretty cool. Finishing, you're getting encountered up to 8 stamps as a part of the stamp rally. For each stamp you encounter with Eevee wearing the Explorer hat. So that's pretty cool. So I guess you got more chances that way in the end of the day. If you're lucky, you might kind of shiny ones. Some field research tasks will be available exclusively through the event. And the bonuses, lore modules activated will last for 4 hours, brother. Up to 5 special trades can be made during the day while in the host city. Trades will require 50% less Stardust, and Buddy may find City Safari exclusive tiny compass souvenirs. So make sure you have one. Cool. Yeah, make sure you have a buddy that has that egg and everything. I was talking, of course, about the add-ons here, and then Ray Lover and Exusions will be $6 each. The extra day is $8. So again, add everything together, I think plus tax is $30. So literally nothing really to worry about in the end of the day. If, of course, you have $30 to spare. But I am extremely excited about this. I'm very happy that...
something's coming to Florida.
Finally, dude. 10 years or almost 10 years into this, and we finally get an event here and there. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Excited, I don't know. It depends on you, because you're definitely thinking you might be able to actually get to this event, right?
I think it might be possible. I just got to see what's going on between work and everything around that time period. But definitely might try to go there, because it wouldn't be that hard.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, before we get to our PvP, I'm gonna restart the game real quick, and I don't know if we. I'm gonna also refresh X and everything like that, because you never know. There it is.
I see it.
Yep.
I see it.
So, live coming from you, very first thing here, and the Purified podcast, and of course, if you're listening in audio feed, go to YouTube. We have a little new icon on our avatar. We click on it, and then there is a new social tab. Hello. A new tab has been added. Social. Group up with others to activity to earn rewards. The new tab has been added. Anyways. All right. It's time to choose a group. What is it? Should I invite you, Chris?
Maybe.
All right. I'm inviting you right now.
I see it. Yeah, you see the pop-up at the top on the regular screen.
Wait, did I have to actually add more people into this?
You should be able to add people later on.
Okay, we'll see. I'm sending you the invite. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah. It would be hilarious if it's just 2 people. But I will say, for 500 Pokemon, we should have this within 2 days.
Yeah. Add me? Okay. Let me see if I can. Yep, I can invite more people. There is invite. And then I should be able to put up to 1 more. Let's see who's online. Let's give them a little scare, shall we? Not a bit of people actually are online right now, so that's pretty good.
Buster. You don't have to invite him.
I have Buster. I have Buster in my friends list. He's not online, but I'll invite him anyways. All right. So let me catch a Pokemon and see how the progress goes. I did see that you caught one already, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, good. Because,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's making me restart the game, but that's fine.
No, that's fine. But now you can see the progress, see the details of the progress. It does give you how much awards, how much they give you for the awards once you complete it. So it's 6,000 Stardust, 7 interactions for hearts. That's insane. 7 interaction hearts? That's basically 7 days worth of interaction plus whatever. Yeah, so it is 1 per day. And then, of course, that's on top of being interacted with that person anyway. So if you are at 0 with that person and you do this.
So, yeah, 14.
14 specifically. That's actually insane. That's pretty cool. Of course, technically you'll go for 7. If you finish it before the 7th day, then that's when you get the other 7. So that gets 14 in total.
Yeah. So you either get the 7 that you would have had normally, or you'll get an additional 7. So that's really where the bonus is, huh?
Yeah. You're going to invite only up to 3 friends. Okay, so it only limits us to how many people we can invite. You can't just invite your entire friend list, and whoever comes first grabs it first. So you have to wait until all of those invites are done. And it did say that, of course, you only have up to 24 hours to accept an invite. when you do send it that way. So it makes a lot of sense. Of course, it also gives you the party play feature, but that's part of the party play once you're closer to those people. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're definitely going to be catching a lot of Pokemon pretty soon. So, and of course, you know, each weekly challenge is different for depending on who you actually makes the party. And of course, you can, or I'm sorry, the weekly challenge party. Yeah. And then that, of course, it irrigates from those kind of things. So that's pretty cool. I'm all for it. This is
great. I wish it started right before the community day, but yeah, we're still gonna catch all those Pokemon.
Yeah. It looks like my Gold Plus is gonna go crazy in the next few days. That's pretty nice. All right, let's get into PvP. Get good, get right. Here we go, Chris. There's not much in the world of PvP, and especially GBL. However, just because it just happened like literally a few minutes ago. There was a Play Pokemon event in Wiki, I think it's called. Let me check. Milwaukee. I'm sorry, Milwaukee. Yeah, which I think it is a USA based one. However, we do have another grand champion, regional champion. It is Meteor Folian, who won the whole tournament for Pokemon GO out there. So congratulations to Meteor Folian for a successful first win of the season for the regional championships. We'll see you at Worlds. Maybe not that specifically, but you know.
We're going to see him there?
Well, yeah. I mean, once you win one, you get your ticket to Worlds. I don't know if I'll see him, but you know what I mean. That'd be nice. Bro, if I actually can go to San Francisco next year, that'd be crazy. But at that point, it's so many trips within the same summer.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I always say I can go to one event. That's it.
Yeah. Anyways. And a quick TCG Pocket update. Really not much because, I mean, the deluxe set is still out for another, half a month. I did get, though, I was able to wonder pick the Professor Research full art.
Brother.
I know. I was so happy when I got it.
Brother. Dude, I haven't seen any maybe I saw one full art.
Yeah.
I saw one full art from the set. I don't know if somebody made a fake pack, but they showed a god pack or something that had 4 full arts and they were wonder picking. And it had them pick the
hourglasses.
Oh, hourglass! Yeah. I was like, that can't be real, but that's hilarious.
It could happen, dude. Dude, I had a full art Solgaleo and another wonder pick, and I got the hourglasses.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I will say the hourglasses for it are pretty hype, just for opening more packs.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good set. When I see people opening other packs than the deluxe packs, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I know, right? I think there's some bots in the game too, so that depends. I think if you have a full friend list, that's alleviate that. However, because of now getting one, I had enough points to get another one, so I got my 2 for the set. So that's great. We'll go ahead and blink out every single Professor Research deck from here and beyond eternity. Until the gold one comes out, and then I'm sad. But anyways, with that being said, of course, I think that is it for us tonight. Anything else you want to add, Chris?
Get social and get ready for Halloween. Make sure you got your costumes.
Mm-hmm. Also, Legend C8 is coming out this next weekend, so don't bother me. Plus, of course, the level 80 rework will be happening this coming
we get the flex
15, which is crazy. We will flex us on socials until the next podcast comes out, so make sure you check us there. We don't have all information yet. Surprisingly, they haven't given us that information a couple days before. Most likely we'll have it after this podcast releases, so unfortunately that's what's gonna happen anyways. Anyhow, with that being said, we of course make sure you follow everything that we do here on our podcast services fees, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify for the videos, YouTube if you want to, of course, and Pickaxe because it is our overlords. Socials, Pure Lighter, Go, Pokemon Trigger, please, PKMM Trigger, please, with a C at the end, and then Purified Podcast for everything related to Pokemon GO, and a little more thing here and there. purifiedpodcast@gmail.com if you want to send us any type of cool little talk about what happened to your week. We will show you cast out there. Join the Patreon Discord for $1 a month. Make sure you check us out on patreon.com, of course. And yeah, don't forget to check us out at the purifiedpodcast.com website. With that being said, Chris, take us away for the night.
Alrighty. It's been a fabulous, fabulous week. Scopely keeping us busy. So definitely keep Pokemon Space. Keep spinning stops. We'll see you guys next week with even more Pokemon news as we shed even more light on what's to come. And we'll see you guys then. Peace out, guys.
All right. Have a good night. Keep purifying them. And we'll see you guys next time. To level 80, yo.
In a world where board games rule the planet.
Walker, this is for So Very Wrong About Games, not a thriller from the 90s.
Here at So Very Wrong About Games, we value your time. We get to the point, we give you a critical analysis of games and tell you which games are worth checking out.
Things we value: rigor, your time, Gibbons,
Buzzwords.
You'll get it all at So Very Wrong About Games. Critical reviews,
What's hot?
longtime classics. So Very Wrong About Games, wherever you get your podcasts. All My Best Friends Are Digital is a podcast about video games and the stories they tell. Every week we cover a retro title,
where Mark finds a way to bring up Terry Bogard or aspect ratios.
and Caitlin grudgingly acknowledges that there are games other than Square RPGs.
We do a feature review of a recent release and also chat about what we've been playing lately. We love the stories and memorable characters that video games bring us.
Garrus Vakarian will never love you the way he loves me.
Sometimes a little too much. Join us every week for All My Best Friends Are Digital,
Wherever you find your podcasts.